Hi, and welcome back to Mr. Keith Online. Today's lesson is going to be a focus on an introduction to selling. As a realtor, I get asked questions all the time about when is a good time to sell. And just like yesterday when I talked about buyers, the best time to sell is when you need to. There are 3 guiding questions that help sellers prepare for selling their house. The first one is, why do they want to sell? The second question is, what are their needs for selling their house? And the third question is, what are their time frames? Let's break down each of these questions a little bit further. The first question that I want to focus on is the why. Why do people want to sell houses? And the first and foremost reason why is their situation changed. For example, their family might have grown, so they need more space. Maybe they are becoming empty nesters and they want to downsize. Another reason why their situation might change is because their job changed and they need to relocate. Maybe they want to move to a different side of town. Another reason why people might sell their house is because they want to cash in equity. The market's great right now and they want to cash in. There are so many reasons why someone might sell a house. The next question I want to focus on is the needs. What do people need for selling their house? Obviously, the first answer is a certain dollar amount. Perhaps they need so much money to pay off a bill, or they just want to have that much money in their savings account. Another reason why they might need to sell a house is because they want to downsize and they need to get rid of something that's too big for them. The yard upkeep or the house upkeep is too much. Another reason that they might need to sell a house is because it's just too expensive for them. Their budget situation changed and they just need to get away from it. So I invite sellers to really consider what their needs are when it's time to sell their house. The third and final question that I ask sellers to consider is, what is their time frame? If they have a lot of time, then they're willing to be patient and wait for their asking price. If they need to sell their house more quickly, then maybe they're willing to take a little bit less than their original asking price. So time frame is really important. Another concept to think about in time frame is if they need to relocate because of a job. There are just so many circumstances that focus around the time frame that I ask the sellers to really think about when they get ready to list a house. Well, that concludes today's lesson to an introduction to selling. I invite you to come back next week to learn more about the selling process.